The undeniable professional. The fluorescent lights of the office seemed to sharpen Bernard's frown. This mistake is unacceptable, Ilara. It shows a lack of attention to detail that I simply cannot tolerate. His voice was low, but carried a heavy weight, and the sting was familiar. Ilara knew she had made an error, a small one, but the severity of his reaction felt enormous. Later, slumping back into her ergonomic chair, the unfairness settled like concrete. Just yesterday, Ilara had watched another teammate make a bigger slip-up, and Bernard had handled it with a quiet, constructive chat. He really just doesn't like me, she thought, tracing the rim of her cold coffee mug. What do I have to do to change his mind? She found Matteo, the senior strategist, filling his water bottle in the quietest part of the hallway. He had a way of seeing the office clearly, without the emotional fog. I don't know what to do, she admitted, her voice tight. I work hard. I make mistakes, yes, but so does everyone. Why is it always me who gets the hammer? Matteo turned and placed his bottle down. Ilara, it's easy to think it's personal dislike. And maybe there's some of that, but in the professional world, what looks like dislike is often just a lack of trust. He explained that if a senior feels a person is unreliable, they will scrutinize that person's work more intensely, looking for the mistake, whether they realize it or not. You cannot force Bernard to change his perception overnight, Matteo continued. You can only control your output. Your goal is to become undeniable. He leaned in. Don't just fix the mistakes you make. Prevent the mistakes you could make. Reduce the rate of error to 0, not just on the big things, but on the tiny details that erode confidence. Ilara took his advice to heart. She didn't argue or defend herself. She got meticulous. She created a quality checklist for every task, documenting her review process. Most importantly, she started a success log, an organized file of every perfect deliverable, every project completed early, and every potential error she preemptively caught and corrected. 3 weeks later, working on the quarterly report, Ilara spotted a major data inconsistency, a transposition error that would have thrown off the entire forecast. She fixed it, checked the entire report against her log, and then, instead of just sending the final file, she emailed Bernard, "Quarterly report attached. Note, I've also attached an audit log detailing the data cleansing process that resolved the transposition error on sheet revenue projection." Bernard replied an hour later. He found a minor formatting inconsistency on a footnote. Ilara, the font size here is 10.5, not 10. This time, however, Ilara didn't panic. She simply walked over and calmly stated, "Thank you for catching that, Bernard. I will fix it immediately." Separately,